not sure how to start this stupid thing out right. Anyway, today I'm going to vent about being green. As Kermit so aptly stated, it is not easy being green. You know, it's not a day that goes by that I wake up, look down at my green feet and think like, oh, I'd rather be any other color. But there's a bunch of stuff that my cousin Bruce forgot to mention to me when he saved my life that come along with the gamma gift. So, one of those things is sweating. You know, gamma radiation is not just a skin condition, it permeates my whole system. So when I sweat, it's green. You think getting those sweat rings out of your dress shirts is difficult? Do you know what it's like for me trying to find a dry cleaners that'll even take my clothes? I mean, there must be some network or they must have some email system set up. They know. They see me coming and they refuse to serve me. They're like, we know who you are. I'm like, oh, do you really know who I am? Do you know that I could sue you for discrimination? And then that wouldn't even hold up because since there's only like a handful of us that are gamma irradiated, we're not even considered a race. So think about that. Yeah. And then there's stuff that Bruce doesn't even have to deal with. Things like women problems. Yeah, like PMS. Huh. Yeah, you try cutting me off on the freeway when my Aunt Flo was on the way into town. You see what happens. You see what happens. Not to mention the gallons of ice cream that I cry my way through while I'm watching kitten videos. Yeah, gallons. The only thing that is second to my food bill is my clothing bill. Yeah, it's all smiles when I walk into the big and tall shop because they know that I'm going to buy 20 of whatever suit that I am purchasing that day. You can't wear spandex into court. And I might bust out of it at any time. You never know when the opportunity to become She-Hulk arises. Sometimes it just happens and you have no control over it. And you think, everything that gets into the comics pages, it's all comic code approved. It looks all glamorous and everything is all strategically ripped. You think that that's the way that it happens every time? Yeah, no, it's not always a pretty thing. So, I have to make big investments into my very stretchy undergarments. It's just, not easy being green. It just is. But I wouldn't have it any other way.